Good morning, stream. Good morning. I gotta crack the knuckles. We are playing some Minecraft today. I've got some big plans. Let me talk about them. You might hear me. I'm sitting in the skeleton grinder fixing a pickaxe right now. I've got some big plans. I did a lot of off-camera work and I started making the storage system. But I think I've kind of made it really messy, so I think I'm just going to tear it down and try and rework it on stream. But apart from the storage system itself, that's not the only redstone I want to be working on in the base today. I want to establish the chicken farm, and there's a brand new design from RaiseWorks that I'd like to do that's supposed to help prevent a lot of the scenarios of losing your produce. So I want to do that. And then I also want to move the sheep farm a little down. And also we're missing the brown color out of our sheep farm, so I need to add that in too. One more sheep to the farm. And I gotta tell you, I've been tending to that farm off stream, moving around the wool, moving it into the shop. And jeez, all the shop containers are starting to get really full now. We might have to up it to be a diamond per stack of wool, which is really what I want to do. It's just a slow making farm. Just thinking about trying to promote my shop, trying to make something to get people to spend a little time in there just for the fun of it. I thought about maybe making like a wool build contest where you're only allowed to make stuff out of wool. I just wanted to see it. That could work. Could be fun. Well, let's get the live screen on. Let's get it up. Here we are. Welcome to the grinder. I just need to fix up my pickaxes because I've been doing a lot of digging. A lot of digging. I'm semi-certain that over the course of building all these new redstone farms that we're going to do, I'm semi-certain that we're going to have to make, or we're going to have to go and get more iron to keep it going. I've only got like so many hoppers, and I think it's enough to do like 2 or 3 redstone machines. Most of them are going to get used in the making of our item sorter. So we might have to get a little more, and I think there's still a little bit lingering in one of the veins that I was near. I feel really nervous about these bones in my inventory, and I'll explain why once we get into the base. The idea of bones in Minecraft have kind of changed for me after doing all the item sorters. Come on, how much more of this do we gotta do? Is there a way that I could increase this farm? I don't think there's any way I could make it better, could I? We might also fix up this farm today. Because one of the things I did do off stream, I went over to the icy regions and I gathered up, I'm breaking one. I gathered up some packed ice, which I have it in the item or like storage system now. But I've come into a slight hiccup to our storage system, and I should have seen it coming. Just beyond the sloppiness of the redstone I was doing, I was up late, pretty late last night. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking organize anything in the storage system. Or in other words, I haven't planned a single thing that needs to go into our storage. I threw out for some bits and bobs, and it looks kind of good for like some deeper storage, but I'm starting to wonder if I should just make a normal storage area somewhere. I need to think of like what's the most common used blocks, and even then I don't feel like I have a lot of space outside of like the most common use blocks. There's not a lot of space for me to keep minute random blocks and things, so I feel like I have to really change up the design of the storage system. That's alright, we'll figure out something that works well. Throw away the bones. Don't those guys just have thorns? What's up with that? I got mending on this, although it's not very injured, and I'm not going to use it frequent enough that I feel like I need to repair it. I think we'll just get this pickaxe fixed up. I wonder if I should expand this window so you can see from here. Kind of nice. Oh! What's that? Away those last bits. Should have known. Should have known. Wrong way. Right. Got our pickaxes fixed up. Let me give you the brand new base tour. Show you the progress that we did. Last time, if I'm not mistaken, we did like that little wall around the like cave cliff below. And I think we did the pond. Now I get to show you my brand new everything. I've expanded the wall, expanded the floor, and the like general shape of the room. I'm kind of piecing out together in my head how to mix the walls to the ceiling. Because I've really been thinking about mixing in a lot of dripstone bits towards the ceiling. It would just look really cool. Here's the house over here as you know it, and this ugly ass beacon that's in my way. Any mail? Never mail. I should probably just take that down at some point. Detail to be noted on number 1. I got rid of the trapdoor over here. And you can see some of the chests are now missing on this side, and there's a thing on the floor. Let's talk about change number 1 from the vision. I don't think I'm gonna make a secret entrance to this. I just think there's not much space to work redstone contraption without digging into the height of the room below. And frankly, do we really need a secret entrance? We've already got a wall protecting the outside of our base. I think this is fine. For the reason that there's glass panes, it's because I've got a wind launcher down below. And I've figured that these glass panes were just kind of, like, they stretch out like half a block. So it kind of gives a nice wiggle room to land on the slime blocks or launch yourself and catch yourself back up. And this thing's so satisfying. Let's go on down to it. You can bounce yourself on the slime. Or just hold shift and for some reason it stops it all, but it's so satisfying to just poof. Oh. Huzzah! You just launch right out in every direction. It's really breezy. No pun intended. So then we've got the storage system hooked up now. I don't even remember where I left this at. Maybe we don't look at this just yet. Let me show you at least the building around. So I've put some moss carpety bits around here. I didn't bone meal this in. I just kind of put them randomly to try and give some texturing. And we did the azalea bushes as well. So there's some slabs to make it easier to walk down. And then I went out and bone mealed a ungodly amount of grass so that I could manually place grass down here. It looks good though. Then we got the pond. We worked on this last time, but I added a few stalactites near it too. We got our two little buddies, Bingus and Bobby. They're very still. They really like this corner for some reason. But we've expanded the wall. Originally we had like just this done. I've expanded it all the way over here because let me climb up the scaffolding bit. This is where I want to put our first real farm in here. I want to move the sheep farm down and have the sheeps like in pens diagonal to this. And it might be on top of this moss a little bit. But just having it kind of diagonal like that, I thought it'd be cool so you can kind of land down and then you look over and see, oh, the sheep farm is right there. And maybe we have a few other villager crop farms spanning the walls too. And speaking of villagers, let me tell you about another idea I had about changing what's going on down here. We got the walls in place, the floor in place. It looks beautiful and great. But there's kind of a question of what I'm going to put over here. And I thought about popping out segments of the walls and putting a villager trading hall in place. That might be good. That might look good. Trading halls are always such a headache though, so I don't think I want to do that this stream at least. Got our beautiful stairway just kind of pushing up here. I still gotta polish this back wall and so forth around there. Let's talk about the storage system now. I put all of these chests in place and I was like, oh man, it looks great, it looks amazing, it looks awesome, I love it. And then I forgot about something. Storage, the system that we rely on, needs a fucking water current to carry all the items across. And water currents don't last forever. They only go like 7 or 8 blocks. So I had to go back through and chop out some space in between each segment. It's kind of irritating. It's very uncentered, I'll say that much at least. We should probably center it more. But, ugh. We got this little small storage area over here, which I've just kind of thrown in these bits. My immediate thought to before, I was talking about not having real space for the smaller items, but having a lot of space for some deep storage. Well, I was thinking about maybe we just unlink this here off of the storage system. Let me do a number count. How many slots do you even have in a double chest? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 times 6. There's 54 slots in a double chest. We've got 3 chests per row, and we've got 5 rows. So that should get us 810 slots if I did that math remotely correct. 810 slots for items that we're not going to be able to put in deep storage. Is that going to be enough? I really hope it is. Really hope it is. But at least we're going to have lots of space over here. And I did throw some of the bobs next to it. Some like the semi-matching bits that kind of line up with their containers. I threw those in automatically. The item frames that you see up top are what it sorts through, with the exception being this terracotta piece. I feel like we might move this terracotta out though, And then this glass piece is where I started throwing just junk items and stuff into right now. I don't think these two last chests are hooked into the storage area at all. And then over here, we have the input chest. I want to get some, the little glazed terracotta that's got like an arrow thing. I want to put it into there. Let me show you the behind the scenes on this baby before we start tearing it down. Here's the storage stuff. All the bits and bobs, and here was I was referencing about bones earlier. All the filter components are made out of renamed bones. Introducing the bone filter. Very good. The invincible bone filter technology. Then we got the water stream just kind of pushing out from the dispenser bit over here. You can kind of see some of the redstone poking through. It's just hooked up to spit anything it receives out. And then it glides it across. I got the packed ice in place, and it glides it over towards all of where it needs to go. Oh my! That shows how up late I was last night. So, again, these last two chests aren't even connected in the system. We need to redo all of this. Because it's, frankly, I just fell down that same hole. It's frankly, shit. If I do say so myself. Don't worry about that chest. That's not going to be here for long. I've got to relocate that. I suppose I'll give you the context of it. That chest has, all the stuff from the bank inside. Alright, let's jump back up here. I feel so guilty I've been using this machine so much because I have to keep transporting stuff back and forth over and over. It feels like I'm burning through things. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a change up here too. The bed's gotten bigger. It's purely because I wanted to put these CD discs up and then it looked like asymmetric. So now the bed's 3 big. I'm probably just gonna move the bed out of here, honestly. I'm just gonna move it down below. Tuck it in like a little moss. A cozy little moss area to sleep at. So, let me grab all these. Start taking down the rest of my chest, I think. I've also got to think about how I'm going to put all the crafting stations in this place. I thought about just having them placed facing the ledge. There we go. Just kind of placing them like that. I might space it out a little bit, but meh. Alright, here's what we need. I'm gonna gather all these bits and bobs. Oh my, I kind of need some more redstone. Huh. We'll get to that. I'm gonna need the packed ice too. I'll grab that. The signs and things we'll reuse down there. Let me get those gas tiers too. I don't want to lose those. Those are very, very helpful. Those were iron nuggets. Those were not gas tiers. Huh. I've never noticed how much those look alike. Alright. Here's what I gotta do. Oh man, this is gonna make such a mess in my inventory too. But we must do it. I'm gonna take out all of this. Oh, here's bone filter 2, by the way. There's 2 stacks worth of bone filters in here. Let's just take this off the system. And here you can see where my brain started to work and where it stopped working. You see, I had the genius idea, oh, let's use pots, because you can use pots as like a primitive version of hoppers. That was great. banger idea. If I do say so myself. I've got to grab some buckets. Let's walk back up. So I did that. I put those in place, and then my brain took a shitter, and I completely forgot how storage filters work. And I just built, like, I ended up finding a photo and just building it on top of where the pot was, when I could have just put a singular hopper line and saved myself so many resources. I felt pretty dumb there, but hey, some things are just easier to fix on stream than off stream, you know? Whatever. Alright, let's not forget about that gaping hole that I left in here. Okay, we got the water buckets back. Let me over. Also, by the way, this 8 steak you're looking at, that is my entire food supply. We're hitting a bad bankruptcy moment. Okay, if I'm redoing these, what I think I'm gonna do is just move them all into the same chest. This might be a little tricky to do if our inventory's so cramped, but I'll slowly work off it. There we go. Bones away. What else we got in here? Nothing else? Good, good. We will leave those as normal. And eventually I'll throw in the actual stuff I want in there. But now I can take all this back. Yoink these components. I wonder if I should be making this with wool. Part of me feels like, man, whatever, no one's ever gonna see it. The other part of me feels a little guilty for making it blend in with the walls itself. Oh my. Forgot to take out these. Here, we can just throw that under. Throw that under. And you can see another issue that I think the pots will fix. You can't lock a pot like you can a hopper. So I'm hoping by keeping a pot near where the redstone torch is, it will not lock it. And instead, it will just flow through freely and we won't have any extra components around. Right there. Oh, we've got sand in our inventory too. Let's throw that in there. Here we go. Andesite down. Blackstone down. Is Blackstone worth keeping in here? I'm sure we'll find like something to do with it at some point. Mud away. Moss away. I was also a little iffy about having moss in here. I think I want to remove the moss and the terracotta, because the moss is holding just all of our plant life into one thing right now. And meh. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. Here's the kicker. Oh. Move those, and remove all the torches. And let's chop this all away. Sure does feel good to have Instamine. Okay. Now that we got all that off, we can just restart the thought process on how to make this thing. We gotta do the top side too. I think I also want to reset how the water is going on this thing. I think we can space it better so that these two final chests do get hit. We can put something in them. My inventory's full, but let's just keep knocking these off. They'll just get sent down to the chest below. Everything gathered? Right. Let's run over here. And I'm gonna put stone away, and I'm gonna put the cobblestone away. And let's check through all these and regather bits and pieces that kind of got yoinked. Just a hopper in each. Yeah, you can see why I was talking about burning through all my iron when we were playing a Slime Rancher yesterday. I had mentioned I went from having iron to not having iron to re-having iron. It's because of this. I mean, there's 3 hoppers behind each and every single one of these chests. Or not 3, but like there's a hopper behind each and every single one of these chests. So there's a lot of shit through here. Let's go over here. Let's, I need some wool. Let's do... Why is the only color I have the most of red? I guess we'll just build it on white. I think this should be enough to get the job done. Oh. Fell down. Alright, I have to think very hard about this. This is the filter hopper. Okay. So. We're gonna have wool line like this. Across the whole system. Because I've kind of got to puncture holes again on where it's not going to receive enough water to keep it flowed. We throw our redstone torches down. Bam. Looking good. Then I'm going to break this row of stone so I can put wool under it. Keep our outlines of this clean. Right here we need to put a repeater. All across. And this is where I'm getting nervous. This is where I get a little scared that I'm gonna break it somehow. Do it all wrong. I need to place wool here. Wait, am I going insane? Okay, hang on. Okay, this does get disabled. But how do I read it? Maybe I'm just thinking about this wrong. Let's go over the test world real quick so I can just think this out clearly. I might just be making a faulty design. This, that. Oh wow, they put the string in here now. I haven't played creative mode in a long time. Pottery too. Copper. We'll just grab some buttons for a filter and act like we're filtering composters for whatever reason. Wool. Oh, we also need redstone torch. Okay. Let's just mimic the setup that we have here. Torch, right? And we got hopper, thing, hopper. Right. On the other side of this torch, we need repeater. And then everything else is like this. I think I'm going wrong Maybe we need to raise this upper level to there. But that's gonna lock this hopper beneath it, isn't it? Yeah, and we don't want that locked because this is like, it's gonna be going into a chest. Oh, wrong low. Wrong, bro. We don't want it like that. So... am I really just like thinking about this wrong? About like how many hoppers you generally need? 'Cause you need this, which is what? What? See what happens when I tried to do redstone on my own without a tutorial. Let's pull up an item sorter Minecraft. I just need a side profile. Okay, well there's kind of a lot more high. Let me just get a chest off here so I can showcase it. They've got theirs like this. But this gets locked, doesn't it? They're all locked. That doesn't seem good at all. Like all of these hoppers are locked. And then if we throw in... What? Oh, accidental screenshot. What? And then it puts it to there. What? Maybe it's... do you have to face it into here? Okay, yeah. I just had a detail off of it wrong. Okay, let's say we're like composting that, throwing that in. It makes it unlocked. They're all showing up down there right now. And then it locks at 41. But there's still a piece left in. And why does this say enabled? What the fuck? What do I do about that? Do I just scrap the idea of trying to put pots in this thing? Maybe we really don't need pots for this scenario? But it leaves an item in here because it's locked, and that's what really annoys me. It's like you're technically losing 42 items to make this filter work. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad of a thing. Since locking these two, and this one, despite it being unlocked, can't put anything into this hopper. Because this hopper's locked. I guess the thing that I forget is like, when you lock a hopper, it can still eject items out of it. It can still bring items down or over. it just can't receive items. I don't know why this has to be faced towards the comparator, I won't lie. I have no fucking idea why that is. But at least we figured out a little bit of direction to go off of there. Let's get back on the realm. Have to reopen the whole realm. Whenever will we connect? My goodness. Here we go. Alright, here we are. So, if these pots are gonna mean nothing to us... Ugh. Gotta clear more inventory space. Always clearing inventory space in this game. Throw those aside for now. And don't I have a shear to spare? Yes, I do. Alright, let's use this to cut down that wool. I love this thing. I love bouncing off that. Oh, I fell. I fell down below. Alright, what do I break first? Just break all the wool? Other shear. Hopefully we pick up a good amount of these hoppers. I try not to have to go and check. Well, I mean, actually we should pick them all up because the pot has to be manually placed in. We might lose the pots though. That's fine. Okay. So now with the new design, I guess we just need to clear a little bit of ground here. We get our redstone torches, our wool blocks out, and we need to put the filter hoppers right here. Not faced like that, of course. But we'll get red wool line in place. And then redstone torch. Bam. Redstone repeaters on. Do not put a different pulse length on that. I think it'll break everything if we do. And then wool right here. Wool on top of here. Like this. Yeah, we are actually gonna need some more wool. I guess I can look up above. Yeah, I've got a little bit left to finish the job. Oh! I fell down. That hole's really annoying. We'll fix it in a moment. I have to figure out where the holes are gonna have to go before I can figure out where they're not gonna go. But then we just throw... Wait, what? Am I going crazy again? How is it this hard for me? I fucking... We need to lower it a row, I guess? This is like the 4th time I've reconstructed this shit, chat. And every time I think I know what I'm doing, and yet it still just turns out to be the same issue. Like, if I lower this down a row. If I lower it down 1 to here. Right, we got the repeater in. Go over here, put our redstone torch there. It's gonna lock the middle hopper. And we throw the wool on top. Redstone, redstone. This right here. Yes, this is the row we wanted on. God. Building these item sorters kind of just drives me crazy. Let's just take all the wool back again. We're gonna skip that song, I think. Okay, I cannot fucking keep destroying and rebuilding my shears. I cannot. My wool blocks with shears. It's ruining my stuff. Okay. We'll just wait to fix those up in a moment. I already feel crazy. Did I put in the torches? No, I didn't. I can't keep up with it today. I'm so exhausted and tired of having to fucking rebuild this shit over and over again. Break this row of stone. Pop out this line of wool first, so we can put the redstone torches in. There. We good yet? No, because I still have to branch it over here still. Okay, I just want to get this done at this point. I'm tired of doing it. We'll just plop those in. Punch them out again if we need to. And I have to get the water line going before I can determine when it's gonna stop. Or at least I'm too lazy to determine ahead of time when it's gonna stop. I should say that. I could determine it, I could do some math to figure it out. I'm not going to. There. Storage system compacted. Then I gotta throw in the filters that we made. Okay. Did I put these? Yeah, facing the wrong way. Facing the wrong way. There's gonna be so much junk in these chests that we're gonna have to clear out once I'm done building this. Okay, there we go. Are we magical? Are we happy? Not nearly. Yes, it's working. Let's just put in the filter bits early. The bone filter. I want that many in. I did try fiddling with trying to make like multiple items inside of this. See if it could filter multiple items. No, absolutely not. It always takes from the first slot. Which is a shame. And we actually need more bone filter. I might as well tear this down. Since we're not going to have anything there. And then I will just put some stone blocks behind it all. I think it's too far back to really tell the textures and stuff. Let's go ahead and look though, just to make sure. Yeah, you can't really tell what's behind it. Well, actually, yes, you can. That's okay though. We'll texture in it if we want. Maybe I'll just do it off stream one time as a little micro chore. Hello, Winterphobia. Welcome to the stream. I'm working on the storage system currently. I've got to gather the items to put into it now. All of the decorated pots fell into it. All the decorated pots. Not there though. Not that many people watching? No, it's a quiet, what day are we on now? Tuesday? Wednesday. Quiet Wednesday. I guess I'm going to remove that. Let me get the chest off of here. I'll throw it up here. Redstone components. Here we go. What SMP am I on? I'm just on a small one between some friends. I'm gonna take all this out, so I can find somewhere better to put it. Forgot we had some soul torches. Okay, that's removed. Then I want to remove... You know what? I think I'm going to remove mud too. I don't really want to have a mud chest. I don't think I need a mud chest. Maybe. Maybe. I do really like packed mud. Moss, I've got to get rid of all that. We might actually have to do a mud chest. Terracotta we need to remove. Look how much grass I gathered for this. That is an absurd level of grass. Already running out of space. Clear up one chest monster and make another chest monster. Here it is. Let's take all this out. I think the greenery I should be able to shove into a chest over there. Both the greenery and some wood I think I can get off over on this side. Maybe even a chest for lighting? Meh. I'll think about it. Got a hopper piece somewhere. Okay, let's take out all our components again, just in case the water damages it and we'll need to reconstruct anything. Then I'm gonna gather my wool, bucket, oh, item frames, and all this. Okay, here's the big hard part of it. And I'm gonna puncture out these walls early, I think. And we just instantly broke a piece of redstone. See, that's why I made sure to carry it on me. That's gonna be annoying as hell to replace. Wait. Thanks, Minecraft. How nice of you. It's my fault for having the beacon still up. Just don't want to turn it off and on. Alright. Here's all the redstone. And then the last one that we don't even have. Forgot, I need to find where my bone filters are. I put them in this chest? I swear I put them in a chest somewhere, but I can't remember where. These are just all normal bones. What did I do with my bone filters? We do have this. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more bone filters then. Okay. Can check here just in case. Nope, but there is some components for us to pick up. Hopefully with this design too, since there's an extra layer of chest down below, maybe that'll help the fact that these are locked or not. Hoping it will. Now we've got to figure out what to do with pots, because I've got a lot of pots. We got 25 pots. They're just kind of sitting out. What? I fell off. I was looking at all the redstone line. Okay. I need items in a very specific order. Sand. And let's make some more room in our inventory. Constantly cramped inventory. Sand. Tough. Cobble. Stone. See, it's like, what the fuck? Where are you getting stone from? Why was there stone left in that bottom hopper? It's gonna make me lose items. Forgot that I moved tough off to its own thing. We're gonna have to pick all this up soon. Cobble deep slate. Dirt. Gravel. We'll stop there. We gotta go and insert it now. Hey, it's a lot more breezy to walk through here though. Alright, sand. Tough. Let me get my wool out. We gotta figure out where the breaks are. Take that back. Okay. Ideally, we have water bucket here. That sign in place. Water bucket pushes water, and then we'll break it right here. What chest is this? Gravel. Hey, and we got some bone filters back. Okay, now we can get back over here and keep this going. Sand, tough. Gravel? Cobble? Stone? Deep slate? Dirt? Why does that feel not correct? Gravel right here now. Cobble, stone, deep slate, dirt. Okay. We got that right. We got that correct then. I need my axe. I This is way too fast for what I was intending. Maybe I should take off the beacon. Get a handful of that, shove it in here. We'll put the slab bit back in place in a moment. We gotta place everything away. Clear that out at least. And now we know I have some bits and bobs in here. That goes there. Gravel. This is not the correct type of slab that should go there. We're gonna need... Let's do just a smooth stone, or a mossy stone brick, sorry. That's good. Then, what do we do from here? What do we do from here? Excuse me while I crack every joint in my body. Here's what I gotta do. Let's get some cracked stone, pop it in. Right there. Get that stone slab I had. Just grab that inside too. That's not the spot that we needed at. We need it right there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about seeing the white wool behind everything. Maybe we'll change the color of it. This should let us pop in some other bits and bobs around here. We'll throw that moss piece there. Then we gotta go around the backside with the hoppers. Let's make sure we got everything we need. Bone filter. Let me get some gravel. Or did we already put the gravel in? We already did, didn't we? I think we can just recycle this bone filter. Alright. Now I'm gonna take another water bucket up top here. We can put above here some ice. a jungle sign, and we'll just start the water again. Let's break this line down. Luckily, there's nothing in that one. Maybe we should replace this with like a dark gray wool. I'll probably replace it off stream, something simple like that. I won't bother. And then that reaches the end for us, which this final one, I actually don't want filtered. It's just gonna collect anything that didn't get picked up, throw it into some junk chest at the end. So, we actually don't need to put in this bone filter. Let's break this old line off. This was where the water used to be. Way higher than it needed to. Okay, let's stack the buckets up that we got. Then we do kind of need to bring a line across from our dropper thing all the way over to this. Our dropper's like way higher than it needs to be, but we can lower it pretty easy. Let's just take this over. Some wool across. We're actually gonna run out of wool before we're able to finish this though. Oh, and just barely too. It's okay, I'm sure my white sheep over there has done his job in the meantime. Got us some stuff to restock. This way. I think I just broke an old sign. Okay, where's the water coming from? Right here? Loop around like that. And then we'll cover the roof of it so that slowly push everything over correctly. I need some more water. One more bucket of water, that's what I need. I know where I can get it. My conveniently placed infinite water source. There. Now we've got ice going across as much as we can. Everything's displaced pretty evenly over here. We are looking good. Back over here, let's throw our ice away for now. Put our redstone components away. And then let's pick up where we left off. Was it dirt? So we moved the gravel one over. Also, look how much even, it looks a little better on how these are displaced bigger. even symmetric in a weird way. We got like a block of 5 chests, and a block of 7, block of 7, and a block of 5. Alright. I want diorite. Then I want our granite and our andesite. Why is there no item frame on that one? Is that one of the new lines? Oh, hang on, we still need to replace the block up there. Do I have anything just kind of laying in the chest here? Mossy cobble, mossy cobble. Here we go. Alright. Pop that in place back there. Much better. Much better. That looks a lot more clean. We gotta fill up this line still. But andesite, yes. Okay, I can't resist it. It's the item is freaking out. I have to pick it up. Andesite, then black stone. Which I've got to move over. Dripstone. Put that gilded blackstone back for now. Then these 3 things. Netherrack, soul sand, and basalt. There's our dripstone back. Same thing with andesite. You can throw that back in quickly. Now our granite. Just go ahead and drop off this mossy cobble too. Okay. The netherrack. I need. Including that. No! Okay, netherrack there, soul sand, and then the salt, which I really don't have a lot of, but I think it's one still worth kind of filtering for. They've got a bunch of bullshit in here though. I'm gonna need to figure out what to do with that. Just pick it all up slowly, I guess. Are you sensing the problem with the amount of greenery that I have? Like, there's no easy way for me to sort it. So we're just filling up a lot of our fucking storage with it. It's obnoxious. Let's go over here though and start getting it in place. I might as well. Gotta force some room somehow. Okay, and there's nothing else in these. Alright. Let me put this smooth basalt away too. Back to the sorting side. We have this whole first circuit done. Then we got diorite, granite, andesite, blackstone, dripstone, netherrack, soul sand, and basalt. And we've got this whole final section to put stuff into, and I'm gonna have to think of what to put there. Maybe I do stow mud. Do I stow mud? I don't know. I gathered way too much grass. So let's do it. We've got 5 slots left. We can always replace it out if that's not what we end up putting in here. And I am gonna put some mud-like things in it with it too. And we're gonna get this azalea stuff away. Here's some more plant life bits. Where did all my cocoa beans go, by the way? Like, when I was moving all the green stuff down here, I had started looking. Like, where's all my cocoa beans? Why do I only have 3 cocoa beans? I couldn't find them anywhere. So at some point I must have used them and forgot about it. Or lost track of them entirely. These dripstone bits I can go ahead and put over back in here. I also think I'm gonna put some glow ink on all of these so that I can clearly see where goes what where and such and such. Let's try and fix up this hole over here, right? We're gonna need nothing. We don't actually need anything to do this. Right in there. Stone and andesite. I just need a stone slab. There. That looks okay. Mossy cobble. There. Bit better. Bit better. I could replace this with an actual stair of some kind. I don't mind doing it on this part. I even made stone stairs before. It's like this. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. For some slight texture difference, I think I'm just gonna swap this for some andesite slab. Perfect. Let's toss away these bits. Got a piece of gravel. Andesite, and which one of it was that in here? I think our deep slate has a lot of tuff in it still. Yes. And there was another fucking blasted thing in there. I have these 2 things because they shouldn't be in there to begin with. That goes there. Then we've got terracotta bits. Redstone bits. We do need a redstone chest over here. Which I'm including the... I'm gonna include the packed ice as part of that. Any other redstone in here? No. Redstone, 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 redstone. I won't put the pots in there, even though it's kind of redstone. Okay, mud. We've got to go around and put that into the system. What's up? Hello, Hogster. Welcome to stream. Is this the one for mud? Mud in here? Keep the pocketing for a bit. Thank you so much. We just kind of got the storage system operational. I'm just picking out what bits and bobs to place into it. It's 4 slots that we have left, and I really don't know what to put in. Where's the wheat? Wheat farm? We haven't made that yet. You still want that? I can put it somewhere. This is all just like random building junk, so maybe we leave that to go into the junk chest at the end? Here, let's get the redstone at least. Can take all this away. You know what? I'll tell you this, Hogster. We've got like 50 million buttons going around this base. I'll put in a little weed farm behind one of them. Just start tucking away secrets all throughout this place. There's that. Why do I have end rods in there? Something got misplaced. And we can finally put all of these in separately. I'll just keep that bundle elsewhere. Stalactite. We'll throw those back into the normal thing for now. I have buckets with suspicious things. I have some powdered snow buckets. I still need to make a powdered snow trap. There's the rest of our stuff. Very sus powdered snow. Why do I have an item break? Where did I pull that from? And that was from the chest itself. Oh yeah, I really love this elevator. It just pops you up. You just gotta lean forward and you land perfectly every time. Let's take the wood down. I'll just use this right there for it. Wood bits away. I should clarify for you, Hubster, this little line of chest isn't hooked into the system. This is just kind of the manual storage. And then you got the input, and it loops around towards this big wall. Throw all that in. I really need to figure out what to do with these end rods. Where do I have cherry fences for? I don't even think my animal pens are made out of cherry fences. You know, sometimes looking through your storage, you just kind of wonder why the hell you have certain things. I'll throw this in there for now. Alright, what other chests do we have left up here? Oh! We have mob, like, drops and components, which I guess that's a good thing to make a chest into. And I think we could probably shove all these dyes and banner patterns into a mob's components chest. As for the wool, I'm gonna need to make like a separate area that all my wool gets collected when we relocate the sheep farm. let's start with this. I'm gonna take these bits out. GG's gotta sleep. See ya, absurd. We'll put bone on it. And I've got another bundle to collect now. So much space has been freed over here. Let's throw this all in. I've got another item frame to hold. We got storage for days now. And let me take out all of the dyes from this. Banner patterns, let me move the banner patterns into our more valuable storage. How about that? So we'll have dye colors in here. And sticks. And then I'll move the banner patterns over into this. I feel like that works. Then I'm not gonna mess with this yet. I'm probably just gonna wait till we relocate the sheep farm. Ow. Just knocking myself on everything. Take our bits and bobs out of here. We do not want to put that in the system. Maybe we leave how many things we have here? I'm okay with leaving like maybe 2 or even 3 as junk storage, random bits and bobs. But I don't know about this one here. Surely there's something else we can find to add into this. But while we now moved all of our components here, I'm gonna redo this. Got iron, redstone, bone, wood, and greenery. Let's upgrade that. This should make it way easier for us to read what's in what. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, we got 15 more that we can do. Sand, tuft, andesite, or gravel, sorry. Now I won't be mistaking it for andesite. Cobble, stone, deep slate, dirt. Ah! Cobble, stone, deep slate, and dirt. We got diorite, granite, andesite, black stone, dripstone, netherrack, soul sand, basalt. And that's the last of our glow ink for now. What was it? Diorite first? Yeah. Diorite, granite, site, blackstone, deep slate, netherrack, soul sand, basalt. That looks better. And we'll have mud and something else, and then a whole lot of room for junk. Which I need to go to the other side there and fix those junk chests, because they cannot be filtered. We have to unfilter them. Let's just cut open a way through here. I don't need this line anyways. Yeah, we can throw this just in. Look how fast it goes. And it just got sucked up into there. Okay. if the last 3 chests are not going to be filtered, I guess we just remove the competitor, right? We'll remove all of it. I've been digging so fast for so long that mining wool by hand actually feels like a treat. How fucked up is that? It actually feels good to mine wool just naturally. We need a staircase out of here. There. And we got all these bits, all these random bobs. Some redstone components we can put away. The bone filter we do not want to put away, or else we'll break the whole system. Pink terracotta. Let's talk about that. I need to get a crafting table that's right near the chest. Pink terracotta. Looks like red terracotta. Let's cook it. And when we cook it, it'll turn to the arrow block that I want. Okay, I gotta run. Maybe we need purple. Is that what it is? This is blue. I think we already have a glazed blue terracotta. That's light blue. Normal blue. I check recipe for glazed. No. That's crafted. It's gotta be purple if it ain't pink, right? Oh, unless it's magenta. I guess we'll try magenta, so I don't have some purple on hand. I go in here, we look through this. That's just more magenta. That's just more magenta. Okay. Alright. Let's just go check. Got a little bit of terracotta that I'm okay burning through. Craft, magenta, cook, magenta. Please be magenta. Sorry about that. A friend of mine just texted about some advice on beating Elden Ring. There! How cool is that? Actually, it looks kind of shit. I won't lie. What if I replace this? I mean, that's kind of better. I like that better than having it in an item frame, at least. Okay. Let's put this back. This I'll just throw into one of these chests for now. And then tough block over here. Where did I get this other item from? We do need an ender chest in here somewhere. Maybe I could push this a little to squeeze another chest on the side. Meh. I could fit in actually some crafting on these pillar bits. And I do like that idea. Bone filter. Keep that shit as far away from everything else as I can. Where are my crafting tables? Can I put those in the wood? Yeah. Okay, if I do crafting stations on each of these, what do I want? We'll need cartography, smithing, grindstone. I'm okay with keeping elsewhere. Anvil 2, I think. I can try and keep those a little on their own. This, though, these stuff, and my stone cutter, we'll put all on the wall. I'll have a crafting table. Put that down. Crafting table over here, too. Then I guess keep the stone cutter towards this end, because there's more stone near it. Everything else, though, I don't really have an order that needs to be put. Oh man, the boring side. I really wish these were directionally placed. No matter how you place them, it's already determined for you. And like 2 of the sides of it just look like wood. It sucks. Maybe we keep it over here instead. Just kind of overlooking the edge. The stone cutter we'll put up here. And I'll put the smithing table. And then we got the loom right there. And, well, fuck it. Since the cartography table looks utterly ugly, we'll put the grindstone there instead. Keep some use inside of our gaps. And this is empty, and this has only got the bone filters in it, so I'll move that. We'll put the cartography table over there, because look how much better it just looks there. Then we got junk and junk. I'll take these various component bits and move them over here. Those are all bits I'm okay with stashing away. I'm probably going to put the bone filter in our junk chest upstairs. Let's just grab everything else out of this. The pearls, and these are actually just my arrows generally. Those I'll keep away over here. Scaffold and stuff can go back away. I could throw in a good portion of all this random junk items to the wood chest, but I'm a little hesitant. I'll put the normal chest in there, and I think I'll put the item frames since they're made with wood. The bed and armor stand, yeah, I'll put it in. That's okay with being in there. The lights and stuff, though, that's where I'm a little less sure. Because, like, the torches, yeah, you could definitely justify putting them in there. But what about the lanterns? They're made with torches. Let's do it. Into the wood chest. But like the candles and stuff, those aren't made with any wood. So I'll leave those for the junk chest. That's okay by me. This wool, we'll probably just move it in a moment. But I guess we've got everything we can here. Let's put an anvil somewhere important. You know what? Let's move this down. We could do crafting table on the floor. And that opens up the space that we need. Crafting table. I'm gonna put the anvil near there still. Let's move the smithing table over. We'll do smithing table, anvil, grindstone. And then I guess we'll just suffer this looking boring as can be. I'll do it up top so that it's kind of... Oh my god, it's so bad. It looks like shit. Why? Why this one block? Like the loom's directional. Why the cartography table of all things? Okay, there we go. That's good enough. That looks good. Oh my! I fell. Maybe I should put a rail on this. Okay, and then we've got all of this. The buckets, I'm gonna move towards the redstone drawer because I do like keeping my buckets near my redstone. Bone filter. We do not put the bone filter in. Literally throw that to the ground. Egg over here, I am gonna put this away, and our andesite away, and our mossy stone away. Oh, yeah. Hang on, let me fix this. Kind of filled up the second chest before I did the first chest, so I'll fix that up. There. That's better. That's better for us. Okay. Gather all of this out. Oh wait, no, we still need to figure out what to put in this last bit. This one right here. What do we do? Ugh. I'll throw my terracotta in here for now. There's the bone filter. I'm not ready for that yet. Grab all of these parts and pieces. We do need to fit the ender chest down here still. Almost thought I put everything into the wrong chest. Okay, we can take everything else now. We'll put the wood bits away. This ender chest is the real big question now. I could try and squeeze it on this somehow. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Maybe I can just put it on the floor right here. I feel like it might be better to have a crafting table on the floor there, actually. Let's do that at least. And then, I don't know, just put it there. It's okay by me. Job done? Think we're done? We did it? Let's go back up. We've got this all kind of cleared now. I'll move that wool chest down here. Dang, almost got it all in one go. The banners, I do want to keep one of my faction banners inside like the valuables chest. All the other banners, though, I will shove into here. And carpets, I think. Back up again. Oh, and we didn't grab it all. There we go. Bone filter. Toss in to... put it in this one. Didn't even think about having a potion storage. We could put that in our valuables, though. Now we got all this space in here. Silk smooth. Oh no, I just took out a part of my ceiling. Fixed it. Just throw that down there. And then these bits can get away instantly. The other stuff I've got to stow away. All that's already been pushed off. Okay. As for the wool, I'm just gonna go and shove it into this chest for now. Yay! How much time does that give us to move this farm over? It gives us a good amount, I think. And then this we will shove into the valuables, because it is our faction banner. Let me replace the valuables with something more noticeable. I'll try emerald. Iron feels more just like a general resource, because emerald kind of helps me indicate better. That's where all the valuable things are. We did it! Feel so satisfied. Trim that back. And hey, now we can throw it in. You should see over at the stone chest. Well, it might actually fill the hopper behind it first. I'm gonna create a little bit of dug space behind the chest, so that we can actually access all those back hoppers pretty easily. I'll break this down too. This is pretty much almost all broken up. And then there's the chest that has all the bank stuff in it. It was secretly moved to my base for a time, but I guess now we've got to remove it since it's kind of on my storage area. And then over here. What? Wait, what is this? Oh, our gravel? Why is the torch out? Because it has nowhere to go. That would be why it's out. Yeah, you see, there's like stone and shit just kind of backing in there. It's obnoxious to me that it has to do that first before pouring it into the next chest. Maybe we could have designed it a little differently. Just trying to avoid that, but then the storage system would have to be built like a pyramid, I think. Good news is we got all the decorated pots and hoppers off the bottom row. We could fill it with sticks and stuff. More filtering parts, I think. No, because it's not locked, so all of it would just flow into the chest whenever it's available to. Never mind then. I mean, it only is gonna flow it. It only is gonna get stuck in the back load when it's big like this. Throw that in. The decorated pot's gotta go down this side, which actually, let's use the decorated pot as the symbol for it. Let me take this, break it with my not silk touch weapon. I'll go and throw a little symbol on it, just for some good decor. I don't know. Sheath, I guess, is the most like a junk item. Spare brick can get in there. Sheath. And as for the rest of these, I mean, it's all just junk items anyways, so I might as well just throw some additional pots until we can get something to put on that. What do we put here? What is good enough to be put into our storage system as a final item to collect? If only I could wire the sheep farm over. But we would need a whole array of colors to collect off of that. I'm probably just gonna have like a big double chest where all the wool's gathered to the sheep farm. I don't know what to put in there. We could put chicken. We could do the chicken farm there. It would shove all the feathers off that way though, unless we burned them. Which I think I do want to burn the feathers on the chicken farm. Because if it's going to be like a 100% chance thing, I don't want to worry about feathers clogging up my system. I've got a decent amount of feathers in here. I forgot there's still light exposed over there. We'll think of it. I guess it's time to move towards making the chicken and or wool farm, and I can't help but notice that I am like out of all my food, so I might as well start with the chicken. Let me get some scaffold. We'll start with just a stack of it. I prefer to keep the number of scaffold missing my inventory well known, so I know how much I need to still collect when I'm done. 3 fucking pieces of chicken. This is how ass this thing is. I don't remember it being this bad. See, that's the problem. Is the space that the chickens get spawned at is far enough back that when the second egg gets thrown, they get hit by it and are damaged. The solution to this was found by Raiseworks, who I adore, my favorite Redstone creator. They went like digging for like hours and hours. They created a new farm entirely. What do I need? I think I need a bucket to pick back up the lava. I think everything else is fine. We'll keep the hoppers above for now, just to keep the chickens from falling down here and making a mess out of my new area. I'm a little terrified about releasing these sheep out. I really don't want the sheep to start eating my grass. Okay, silky smooth. That piece of glass just burned in the lava. But we just take all this. leave all that. There's already 2 eggs getting collected. Look at the moss carpet flipping through. Looks so funny. Then we can just tear this down. Where do we put the chicken farm? Maybe right here? Could be a nice spot. As our first farm, I do kind of want to keep all the farms down there versus up here. So if we're gonna put it there, I need to stow away this redstone bits and parts for a moment. And I've got chests in here which are not supposed to be in there. Okay. Glass is just a miscellaneous thing to me. We could do glass in the last one. But I've got sand currently. That's the only reason I haven't done glass. And I don't have a large amount of glass to even put into it. We have 9 pieces of glass and a bunch of mismatch dyed glass everywhere. What's another decent thing that we could try to throw in there? I really don't know. Okay. So, if we're gonna put the chicken farm there, we need to tidy it up first. I need some moss, some azalea for the very most top layer. Then I need some tuff in case we go negative. I need some gravel, cobble, stone. Look at that. We don't need deep slate, but we do need andesite. Is this everything? No. I'm missing crack stone, mossy stone, and then mossy cobble too, and I'm gonna grab the stairs and bits. Andesite slabs? Yeah. Oh wait, do we have stone brick slabs too? Yes, okay. That's all we need. I do need my pressure plates and buttons for decor. It's a good thing these buttons kind of just pay for themselves as I'm digging. Now, right here, I think I want to try and keep this wall going as it is, as much as I can. And we got down here, where we've got to have the smooth base where the farm's gonna be. Let me look at this farm again too. Raiseworks chicken farm. Yeah, I don't want to watch a YouTube ad though. I just want to mute it. Get a quick glance at the design of it. Let's see, where is it? Oh my, this has like so many components and parts to it. A little more advanced than I was thinking it would be. Okay, yeah. I think I've got the design. Bust this open. This is where we're gonna be putting it. Then around it is where we're going to be designing the actual thing here. Start with the bottom layer. I'm going to need some cracked stone. Let's go for some gravel right next to it. It's right here. We can take and put a bit of mossy cobble. I'm going to throw some mossy stone there too, but I'm not sure if that's going to end up near it or not. Then we go towards a variety of stones. Let's do I'll do it the other way, like that. Now we need our various bits of moss and such, and we're gonna throw a slab there, slab up here, and there. Moss on top of that. I'm gonna branch it out this way a little bit too, and then we'll get started working on the farm itself. Andesite can be on the bottom, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna do gravel though. We'll have andesite, gravel, smooth bits, little bit of mossy cobble there, like that. Looks good. Let me get a chest temporarily to just house all these bits in. And I also need a double chest to keep the cooked chicken in. This is where I'm gonna be like bouncing back and forth a lot. Let's see how to build this thing. We need our chests are gonna go right there. Now I've got to grab some hopper and all my redstone bits and bobs. We even need some observers in this design. I don't think we need torches though. We do need a hopper minecart. Then I need slabs and stuff too, I think. We've got slabs over there. But let me get an extra handful of... Actually, I don't even need an extra handful of stone. Okay. We're gonna have hopper, slab. Then I need a little more headroom while I'm making this thing. I need to put confinement area. And maybe some glass. Would glass be a good thing to throw onto it? Over this way. We got 4 bits of light gray glass, which is kind of what I want to make it out of. We'll try. I'm probably gonna need more glass. You can always smelt more. Light gray glass, block, rail, hopper, break rail, and then break the block. Bam. We get another hopper right there. Let me look back now. We need our dispenser and everything, every bit and bob. Let me get some room off this way. Let's get that dispenser. I also need a sticky piston, I think. That's what it looks like. Sticky piston, dispenser. Break that. Alright. Let me break this just to get an easier look at this. The hopper faces into the dropper, and the reason this is this dropper has like a very delicate arm hanging off when you have it faced into a block, and it's just enough far away from the dispenser to hatch a chicken, but also close enough that it's not going to damage more chickens. This is such a like genius design. It's crazy. And then we need a comparator coming out of this with a observer faced at it, I think, so that it tells when it's being observed. And then I put everything in the wrong block spot because I cannot fucking reach it. Oh my god, I hate how sensitive observers are. There. There. Then wait. How do I make this thing? How is this thing designed? Dispenser. Facing. Do I need to face it the other way? Here we go. Now I can get a look at it. That's better. I did see there's another version of a chicken farm that looks really interesting to me, where you give a fox a looting 3 sword. That was kind of tempting. Alright, apparently this needs to be facing away. Dispenser. Oh, I see. Dispenser. Piston. Observer. Not facing that way. These observers. Always so sensitive. Then above, I'm stuck in here. I'm stuck. Above this, we have, yep, I fucking knew it would. Really? So obnoxious. There. And I put it the wrong way still. Oh my god, you asshole. Why is it? Oh, I see. Face it that way. So when an item gets put into this, it just keeps clicking it off until it's gone. And then it just gets fed into the heater. Wow, if only I knew that. That makes me want to change like all of my auto droppers. That's such a simplistic, genius design. How have I never thought of that? I'll tell you how. It's because I suck at redstone. Might be good at making it. Well, It's more like I'm good at following somebody making it. Okay, so then that works when there's something in there. That pops up and powers this. Wait, how the fuck is this getting powered? How is this receiving power? What? This is why I'm bad at redstone. If we just pop off over this side, though, and just ready a little box to throw some stuff into. Hello, Drago. Welcome to the stream. You came from a sweet happy? I should stop streaming now? Why is that? Who's sweet happy?
Wait a minute.
You could throw this into here. It's my arch rival? Well, I'm not gonna stop streaming against my arch rival.
You know they're out there, don't you?
Maybe Sweet Happy should stop streaming. How about that? Alright, there's the farm. I think we honestly finished it somehow. I just need to throw a bunch of chickens in there, right? I'm afraid I do not speak Russian, Dragon. What did I come up here for? We already moved all our chests down below. My bad. We need eggs. Let's get our scaffolding. And scaffold back up there. We should just be able to yoink some off this bottom hopper. Of course, our chickens are producing eggs like crazy. Yeah, it was never a problem with the chickens. It was just old design of farm, I guess. There we go. Once those chickens breed, I'll just start breeding them together. Once they grow up, I'll start breeding them together. Then I guess we just polish this wall up, right? Chicken farm done? That was so much easier than the storage system. Thank goodness. Okay, all this bits. All of it. I'll grab the scaffold too. Then we'll put a wall here, right? Do this. And off on this side, I'll keep pushing it over. Click away the blocks out of existence. We'll hide that there. Actually, I should probably put a tough block under it, right? Since it's a little underneath the surface. And we'll put that there. Let's just throw another piece of gravel there. This is a tricky part. This, I'm gonna chill out. We'll get crackstone. That's not going to be visible, so I won't have to worry about it. Let's do some andesite. Maybe some more cracked stone. And then I will put cracked stone here. Let's fill that. Cracked stone here. Gravel. Andesite. Cracked stone. Cracked stone. Now we gotta go back over here. Oh, did I forget this piece? Put some andesite there. A bit of the wall. Then we shall get some gravel bits and bobs here. Let's throw gravel right there. Maybe some andesite there. Smooth stone. We're gonna have to put a slab right there. Let's put a little bit of andesite behind it too. So this is literally our chicken farm. It looks so cramped. I promise it'll be effective though. Let's do andesite right here. Smooth stone and andesite. Let's do a little bit of cobble right there. And I know what I need to do here. I need to actually raise that up. We'll do definitely some gravel. Smooth stone, andesite, andesite. Smooth stone. Here, we'll move our axe aside. Get a little more space to work off of here. Maybe smooth stone here. Andesite above. Well, that's gonna get covered up anyways. It's gonna get covered by some of these bits. Voila. Let's do that. One there. And we got the moss above. Part of me is tempted to keep the like little ledge sections accessible. The other part of me wants to not keep it accessible. You can see over here where I've kind of made it so there's a wall. It's kind of accessible, but you'd have to do some crazy jumping to get towards it. Let me up here. Right. Let's keep the wall going. Now it's gonna get weird. Smooth stone or andesite is kind of our options near the top of it. And over here, let's get a piece of gravel, then andesite, then stone. Try and keep this looking like it's separate. Scaffold. Over here, we can work on this pretty freely. Let's do a piece of cobble there, some gravel. And we won't need cracked stone, I don't think, anymore. So we'll do maybe another piece of cobble right there. Some andesite. something like that. I feel like swapping this out for a little bit of cobble. Just take a glance back at what we've done. I'll put that there, although I think it should be covered by the time we get to it. We're gonna need to cut some more moss. Where's the cutter? Here it is. A little more moss. Might even need to cut a little bit of other stuff too, but we'll get to that as we're going. That. And then... Ooh. Let's do this. Maybe I just leave this part out. If I have it like that, it should mix generally well. As well as it's mixing over here at least. We'll throw some mossy cobble there instead. Against my better judgment, I think I want to try adding another piece of cobble there. That looks okay. We'll do a bigger stretch of cobble, since we rarely do. Something like that. Down here, do an edge of this. That's all connected then. Let's focus back on the floor near here. I've got to fix this up. Add the proper touches of what belongs. Cobble, cobble. Yeah. Put a right there. There. Looks good. A little dim right here. Maybe we hide a torch under this. I'll go grab one from our chest. We've got a few left to use. 4 left. Now that's a lot of light. Yeah, that's really a lot against the wall. We could push one over here more. Our other light source is right under that though. If not there, maybe one at the bottom of the stairs. If we put one right here, let's just like move this carpet over. That helps. That helps it a little. And we got the chicken farm here. I'm gonna get a item frame and I'm gonna put cooked chicken on it. Item frame. What do I do about this though? We should be able to see chickens as they start to enter in it. Let's get the scaffold placed back up. because I need to seal the top half of this. Oh wait, we need to put the lava in. I can't believe I almost forgot about that. Our chickens would have just been chilling there. Lava, let me go through this to see where it is that we put the chicken. Okay, that's what I was curious about. We just throw it right on top. We just throw it right on top of the hopper. Chicken farm. Put this like that there. Try and keep the texturing going. Right. Hopefully that sealed up isn't gonna catch anything on fire. If this starts catching on fire, we're in deep shit. Look at that! It's like it's got its own lighting. Lava chicken. Complete. There's our little chicken buddies there. They look really nervous for some reason. Can get more eggs though. We might even be able to get this to an entity cramming level before we can even get them to grow up. There's a few more. I think we got like 3 or 4 more into it now. Now for over right here, it's a very, very delicate spot. What do I do? I guess we just do the best that we can. We'll move that there. Maybe we can throw a slab on it, try and make it a little more natural looking. And then I should swap this out, put a slab onto it. That will make it look nice. Some of these corner bits and things I think I can change up too. We shall place this corner in this corner. Or actually, no. Was this higher corner up? Alright, how's that look? Looks like there's a block freaking out. There. It's rough. It's kind of rough. We don't have moss growing on these top parts though, so I guess we could just remove the moss. Have it more like about here. It's really cramped up on this. Maybe remove the moss like that. That might be better. Do we have lights in this? I put a light in here. Keep things lit. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm really hoping this thing's working. If it isn't, I might just, oh, I probably won't even find out till off stream, but if it isn't, I might just fix it off stream, replace it with whatever design will work. But I trust RaceWorks. I don't trust my own genius. That's the problem. I'm pretty fucking dumb. We need to light that up too. I keep getting bats down here, and I thought they were cool at first, but flying little rodents just kind of annoy the hell out of me. So, let's consider that farm complete for now. Why is that, like, freaking out? Why is it, like, failing to fall? It's been in the game for a while. Like, items getting stuck like that. But it's just kind of weird. Okay. You know, another farm idea that I do want to kind of do is a lava farm. Those are massive. I don't know if we could do one of those down here. We could do a kelp farm though, maybe. Kelp farm I feel like might be easier. So I just found out how many items kelp blocks actually cook through, and oh my god, it's crazy that I've never made a kelp farm beforehand. I suppose it's time to move the wool farm to over here. You just push a little space back. I think we're gonna have plenty of space to construct this. The real trick is I'm gonna have to fucking get all those shears out and put them all back. That's gonna be a little annoying. How am I gonna do a collection system on this part? Where are we sending our wool to? I guess the easiest place would be to send it somewhere just below. Maybe right there? It's got enough space for a double chest to do. And if I do put the sheep farm there, I am gonna have to definitely make ways to maintenance access the areas. I think it's best if I just make ways to maintenance access the farm. But I won't need any building. That's good at least. I think my only choice is to let these sheep just start roaming. And we'll push them all back in one by one. Give me observers, I guess. Dust and repeaters. I'll take a spare set of that. These two are just kind of junk, so I'm gonna get ready to burn these somewhere. Let's just throw them in this corner to despawn slowly. Oh, we need to fix the floor of this still, don't we? I'll do that in a moment. That's why it's looking so weird up here. We don't even have it done yet. All right. Break it all. Break it all away. Then I need to get upwards a little bit. I think we can go off this scaffold to reach where I'm going. Here we go. Hello, sheep. Shears. Oh my, these shears are still in such good quality. Oh, they're all at various stages of quality. Huh. Let's just merge them, honestly. I'll just make some more shears wherever we need. Fix them into some good terms. Let's add these two together. I'll throw these two together. Uh-oh. What? This one, that one ran out. Maybe I should, oh, if only I could add like a comparator off of these hoppers, reading if it runs out or not. That would be nice. Let's just throw these last bits out then. One ran out and I didn't even know. Bad shear, semi-bad shear, bad shear, semi-bad shear. There. Shears picked up. Farm disabled. We need a chest for these. Let me first go over here and toss this stone aside. Then chest. Just make a double chest in case we need some extra space while tossing stuff around here. There. Okay. Let's go around the back side again. And collect all this redstone dust. We're gonna need a wool color for behind there too. Hello. I can hear my donkey from above. There's all that gathered. Is it sheep framing time? I need to get the grass blocks from them. I want to make sure that they don't destroy all the grass. Ah! I fell. Our sheep pods. Okay. Let's do the heinous action. Let's set them all free. Please don't shove me while I'm letting you guys out. Like you are. Scion. Rude. Okay. Why is there Spencer right there? Oh my, you guys are giving me such fear. One of these sheep is definitely gonna die. Oh! Oh, that's gonna take so long to figure. It was you, wasn't it? It was you. You're fucking looking me dead in the eyes. I guarantee it was you. You shoved him. I just know it. Well, that's what you deserve. Whatever. Why are they jumping to their death? That's so clearly a height that you cannot live. Oh, that guy lived. The white sheep just jumped on his own volition. I watched it. Right. I will collect as much of the grass as I can so we can regrow this all as fast as I can. There. You guys gonna go get yourselves killed now? Oh god. They can walk on to here. Oh god. How'd you guys even get down here? How many of them fell? Like 3? 3 colors? Oh, I guess 4. It's these ones here. No, because the orange wool was already above. I do think orange fell. Purple and orange is still up there. Yeah, this is gonna be really fucking hard. Why are they going over there? Weirdos. Alright. I think I need this green guy to piss off. And this yellow guy. So let's cover this up thoroughly so they can't get over. And I'm just gonna get some leads. I just realized we have all of our food above. Probably should move our food somewhere. I mean, maybe I could put it in this. I don't really like keeping it there, though. Huh. We're gonna have to think about that. Alright, I need some wheat. And some leads. Then I would like a fence post. I'm not even gonna give a shit if they die to the fall damage. You guys are coming with me. So are you guys. We got 3 sheep left up here. 4 sheep up here. My goodness. 5 sheep! Where are you going, light blue? Who's dying? None of you died. None of you died. Why did they die before? Is it because they fell down to here? Okay, our sheeps are gathered. Our food is out. Is this working yet? Probably not. Let's try and keep filling it at least. We're getting like 3 or 4 chickens at a time out of here. Oh, they're growing up though. Getting a lot of chickens this time. Voila. Hello, Bozo. Welcome to the stream. Chicken farm? Operational, I think. Back. Yeah, that you are. We are working on shifting around redstone and stuff through the base. I've got this brand new chicken farm set up. We've got this massive storage system all lined up now. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna fit my food in though. I didn't think about the food. Now we've got to get the sheep farm in place. So I'm okay with pinching this back a bit. What the fuck? Hello? How are you? Let's seal these holes up down here too. All this is underground. It is shallowly underground. That dirt over there is kind of where it's peeking towards the surface. Very shallow underground. Let's break this. It's all got to be kind of on the same diagonal track. I'll relocate this torch somewhere. Just throw it here for now. Okay. What do I do? Grass? I have to watch all those sheep go to madness. Does anybody know about this? I don't think so far. I was working on it a little when Solo Frag was visiting our base, but he never went inside, so I don't think he knows about it. I'm excited to show it to somebody once we get it all done. It looks amazing down here. But it isn't well hidden either, I should say. Here, let me go show you the way in and out of this little cavern. We've got slime blocks to protect your fall down, and then I've got 2 wind charge dispensers so that it's just enough juice to let you jump up. And I've moved all my chests over here. We gotta decorate this still. But it looks good. I like it a lot. We can fix that now too. Okay. So we've got the glass is gonna go here. The roof needs to get out of my way. The glass is gonna go... What is the dirt doing there? Along this here. Ah, or roof. That's my glass. Now, let's try and tuck that torch back. This looks like the most dim part, so I'll throw it here. Just right on the edge. And then I've got to think about the sheep being in this containment. We're gonna have this here. How much containers does this give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? 11 is nowhere near the amount of colors of wool that we have. Here, we can check up here. We need a white, black, light gray and gray, brown, which we need to add to the place. Then we gotta get red, orange, yellow, lime green, and normal green. That is not lime green. Light blue, cyan, normal blue, magenta, pink, and purple. Oh, we also need normal gray in that line. Okay, is that every single piece of wool? Is that all the colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 colors of wool? That sounds right. We've got 11 slots on this currently. If we double, I don't know if we can do a double like diagonally. Let's get the ones that we currently have wired in at least. we'll have oh, this is so confusing to my brain. This is the first time I built a sheep farm like this diagonally. Is this going the right way? No. No, it is not. Let's break this all. I need even more room. A little bit of floor space. Okay. Observe, 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 observe. All of this, observe. Could stretch it over a little further. Pinch an extra slot to put stuff on. Torch here, that there. There we go. This is just gonna have to be a normal piece of dirt for now. Right here too. But there's that. That'll let us squeeze in an extra observer and dispenser. Then throw in all of this. Dispensers all lined up. It looks nice, at least. It does look really cool. Tempted to replace this glass with tinted, though. I need some inventory room. Some space to work off of. Throw this and that in there. Zombie flesh. Ugh. Obnoxious. Okay. Let's go off of, light blue. I can open this over now, too, so there's no longer sheep up there. Okay. I'm gonna grab my gravel and andesite and just kind of randomly place it along that back wall. It's a small amount right here. Where's my actual amount? There we go. Gravel, andesite. Gravel, andesite, and stone. Let's do andesite, stone, stone, gravel, andesite, stone, andesite, gravel, stone, andesite, stone. That's alright. Now I need to work on the space underneath of this all. I need some more torches for the life of me. Here we go. There. That just pulsed. Did I actually catch that in real time? No, but the grass is spreading underneath the glass, which is good. I wasn't sure if it would spread there or not. I feel like I need to turn off my beacon for this. I might actually have to. I gotta make some room down here for the minecart to come through. It's very, very cramped. Okay. Here it is. Underground space. Scaffold. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stone. Some of our space back. I'd put this in a rainbow pattern if I wasn't so nervous about them even getting it back. Let's do this though. Let's figure out what colors are missing. We've got red, orange, yellow, lime green, and normal green. I don't see cyan, so we'll need to replace cyan. And we got the rest of the blues. We need pink back, cyan and pink. Then we've got black and normal gray. We need light gray. Pink, light gray. Cyan. It's funny actually seeing these ink sacs. I thought I was out of ink sacs. Light. Oh wait, there's some light gray. Didn't even have to do that. Cyan, pink, and black. Sprayed 2 at a time. My God, stop cramming over each other. Oh, is this light gray? We need... Oh yeah, we do have a light gray. Okay. So we've got our 2 grays and black. We need white. And then we need brown. Get on the machine. Get on the lead group. Alright, that goes there. I am so out of food. And I'm getting a little hungry in real life. Let me check what time it is, chat. Oh my goodness, it's 3 already? Sheesh, I blasted through this all. I thought we were still around the 2 o'clock mark. Well, chat, I'll just hang on to my hunger for a moment so we can get on with this farm. We've almost got it all done and wrapped up today, and I think it's some good time. We actually got the 3 farms I was talking about completed. That makes me feel good. So how the fuck do we transport all these 16 sheep into here? And we also don't even have enough pens to hold them in. I think we've still got 11 if my count was correct. Oh my god, I'm burning through my hunger at light speed now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We could get 13 and maybe like just squeeze the rest over. 13. That's facing into the ceiling. What? How? 13. And then we'll need 14 right here. Unless I put it here. 13, 14. I think I'm fine with that. 14. Let's clear some room to get the grass growing onto this too. And then let's get this space cleared. 15 right here. Glass will go here. And then we'll need our 16th right there. We can get the observer in, but I'll need to get another hopper in place since we didn't originally have 16 of them. Then let me run across here and do this one that I just forgot about. We almost just missed the thing entirely. Redstone, 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 redstone. You can trust me with math and science and things. I'm a genius. Let's check on the chicken farm. Probably nothing yet. I'm assuming we might see like some kids in there at the most. Yeah, I think I saw an egg just break, but that was about it. Okay. Back to the surface then. I can eat my cake. Now I'm out of cake. Alright, I need a little bit of dirt. And I need... Do I have another dropper? Dispenser? Yes. Thank goodness. Dispenser. Grass. Like that. Grass and glass. Okay. We need a piece of grass in here too. And stone on the back wall. Let's actually replace that stone. Throw some gravel. Then we'll do andesite and then gravel. And we'll do andesite and then stone. Just kind of finish it off. Then I need to get the sheep back up here. Oh boy. I should probably wait for the grass to finish too. And I have to put all the shears in. Does that look weird? It kind of goes back a little far. I could replace this line here. Really? It had to fall into the hole below you? Is this lit up down here? Yes. That's where our minecarts are gonna go in. I could move the hopper to here. I think that will make it look a little cleaner. So we need you looking at that. Hopper. Andesite. And I gotta get a little bit of, here, we'll do andesite down here. Follow it up with some of that. That looks good. And then the redstone on the backside. Boop. Done. Let's add some space over here so that my collectors, I make sure to bring them in the right way. Good. And I actually pinched some space there. Get some scaffold on this side too to just bring me out nice and easy. Right? Now I need a different color of wool. Let's just use pink. Color doesn't really matter too much for us. We're just looking to get clean in here. I don't know which side I want the hopper on yet, so we're gonna have to think about that. But over here, we zigzag this back and forth, back and forth. I put down a new torch over here and give myself some breathing room. That goes there, and then we've got the weird part of it. Oh shit, those were actual segments. My bad. We'll just run it over on top of that, and then we take it back. Which I don't even think we really need to do 2 lines. I might just be able to zigzag it back and forth. Like off of this. Let's puncture out that. Zigzag, zigzag. And then over here, I will give it another boost since it's near the end, and then we'll have our hopper unloader somewhere off this, I guess. Hopper unloader I really haven't thought about, so I should probably start doing that. Do I have the hopper minecart? Good. I'm gonna test and see just if this stays powered well. Not really. If I can somehow squeeze some power off of here. This is probably why people don't build these farms zigzag. Let's think. Let's think. It's gotta go underneath these blocks. I might be able to squeeze a little bit of... Not there. Not there, that's for sure. The hardbars were really up against the wall. I think we gave ourselves just enough room that it should still go well. Here, let's try this. What if I just expand the boost of it? Let's see if it starts losing steam now. It's a little better. It's a little better. Can I actually just give it enough force that it'll hopefully push through? I think there's kind of a maximum velocity he's reached, but let's try it. Actually, that's working. If I can add another one on, I think it'll work. I'm gonna throw our color underneath of it too. It slows down really hard here. Maybe we'll add a few more onto it, but I think that's gonna do it. Come on. Yep. Is it gonna work the other way though? It's a good question. I'm out of rails. Since this thing's bigger than before. Rails. Here's some more powered rails. We definitely need that. I think I left my other rails near the chicken thing. Yeah. So we had to put that hopper minecart onto it. Is it working yet? Oh, it is. It's beginning to work. I talked about removing the feathers out of this thing earlier, but I didn't actually do it yet. We could just squeeze an item filter on the bottom of this, I think, and shove them into a trash can area. Part of me is tempted, though, to hang on to a little bit of it. Part of me is like, oh, you might use feathers one time, you might need feathers at some point. So I don't know. We need to keep that normal. We'll bring the hopper unloader off this way, which I do not exactly remember how to make it, but I'd like to think I have enough confidence to actually make one at this point. Will it get this, though, I'm wondering? Might need to loop it around. Here, let me give some extra juice onto that. Grab that. Pink wool. Whatever. And then we can run it here instead. It's really tucked in a far corner, but that might work to our advantage. Okay. You know what? I don't trust my confidence. I'm gonna look up a hopper unloader. Easier to just work off of a PNG. Okay. This is important. We must remember where this is going to go. Then we take this here. I hope this works. I hope it's gonna give it enough like power to actually work. Let's swap our wool color again. Since this is technically like a different circuit. We'll just trade it for yellow. How about that? Yellow hopper minecart unloader. Luckily me, I've got the comparator in my inventory already. And this, that, this, that. Is that really? Oh, I know what we need. Torch. Ta-da! I mean, yeah, ta-da. Let me not put that on an area that I can't fix it. Or do whatever the fuck I just did there. Oh, my lord. Damn you, beacon! Put it onto here. Throw that in. It's gonna slow down quite a lot. As long as it pushes over to the other side, it's okay. Very slowly. What the fuck? What? What? What, did it not have enough momentum to even activate it? How the hell did that even happen? Put that there for now. That's bogus. Just didn't even want to turn on. Okay, give me this then. Let's just try pushing in a little more juice over on this side. I think it's kind of reached like a maximum velocity, but we might as well try it. I'm not even gonna worry about grabbing wool color again. I swear to God, if it just doesn't work. Okay, it does, it does. And then it unloads, gives all the juice off, When it's done giving juice, it'll reactivate. Let's not forget we need a hopper underneath this hopper. Ooh, okay, that's what I was curious about on the other side, was if it had enough juice to reach it, and I guess it has just enough. We're really bringing this thing on the edge of life and death with it, but I mean, if it works, it works. Let's pray for Minecraft to one day add curved power rails. Right, the hopper's active. I don't even have another hopper to put underneath that current one. Let's get the sheep. This is what I'm scared of. I really don't want to have to deal with these mobs. I'm sure it's not going to be as bad as I'm thinking it is, but I've just got like a terrible omen from this. The grass has still got to spread off this side too. And they can't get out of any of these. Just double checking. Yeah, we need a dirt block here. And here. There we go. This is a cage too. 20 of things. Okay, let's do it. Oh god, they're all gonna go psycho too. Give me my leads back. Some of them are still babies as well. I thought he was actually about the V line for the grass on the other end. Well, let's do black first. We'll do the darks. And then we'll do brown, and then we'll go through the rainbow, and I think I'll put white on the other side. I need to put a thing here. Oh, here, buddy, come follow me. Yep. Can you get up that? No, you cannot. No, you can't. You don't know how to use ladders. Okay. Get back. Back. Back, you foul beast. Let me just cover this. And then you're gonna go on this hole right over here, buddy, and then get your lead off and enjoy the rest of your eternity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get in. Enjoy eternity. I don't need this anymore. Take down some of that scaffolding. Hello, sheep. You're light gray. I don't need you just yet. Why are you guys getting in the walls? Why there? Of all places you could V-line for. One of them's definitely gonna die before I get them all put away. Oh shit. Don't look, don't look. I wasn't holding anything. Don't worry about me. I don't want to get too many of them attracted at a time. Or else I'm nervous they'll start pushing each other into places I don't want them. Scurry over here. And then let's take this off for you. Put you into... Ah, fuck. Don't do it. Don't jump down. Just get into the pod. Get in the pod. Get in the pod. There we go. Just takes a temple. Damn it. I was hoping I could get that before the dirt came back. It just takes a moment. As long as we got grass there, it should spread. Might be easier if we replace that too, though. Alright, next sheep, light gray, light gray. Where was light gray? Down here. Ow. Come on over. I hope none of those sheep take the wind charge thing. What are the odds they'll fall into that? Oh no! Okay, he's still alive at least. He's chilling. He just slipped. Why the fuck did you go to the water? Go up the stairs, the ones that I went up. Weirdo. Come. Come, sheep. No, you motherfucker. Don't you even do it. Get up. Go. Get up. Oh my god. He did that on his own volition. What a little shit. Just build out this. Get up here, you dick. We got a comedian here. A wise guy. Don't you even try it. Right. Now we gotta put you in here. I swear to God, I will kill you outright. If you fall into one of their pens, I'm done with you, pal. That's the breaking point. There you go. Give me that lead back too. Alright, what do we need now? Brown? Or do I get white after all on that side? Let's grab the white one. While he's mountain climbing currently. Yeah, all of you guys get down from there, you weirdos. Yoink. They are immediately climbing back up. Wow. Come on. Come on. Don't you fucking dare. Come. There you go. Let's break this. Get you on over to it. Thanks for falling down, you piece of shit. Sheep. Alright. Get in hole. Go down the hole. Get in the hole. Bye. Oh my god. There we go. Got him. Okay. Next one, red. I was gonna cry if that broke. I really should turn out the beacon for this, but we're so close to being done. I just want to wrap it up. Hide that, or they all start going savage. You're coming with me. Come. Alright. Keep shoving you closer. And take the lead off and in the hole. In hole. Next one open. It's time for the red one. Let's just bring out the wheat again so they'll make their own way down. I don't have to come up to get them. You're coming with me. Come on, I'm holding the wheat, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. The red one's a little fatter than the rest. There you go. I guess this Pathfinder was just freaking out. Alright, let's take that, and in the hole you go. In the hole. In... Oh my god. Why can't you fit? There. So sensitive. Orange is luckily up top with us. Yoink. Not that way around. There. Now we gotta get yellow. By the way, I do want to check down here. Oh, that's why. I was like, I noticed it wasn't picking any of the items up. It's because this hopper is nowhere to go for it still, so it kind of just permanently locks. That's still going good. Good to know. Alright, yellow, yellow, yellow. Before that starts making its way down. Below. Hey, where's lime, by the way? See green right there. Where's the lime one? Is he beneath me? Oh no, he's up there with the magenta. Ah! Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Just come this way. Yes, yes. Oh, there's wheat. Oh, precious, valuable wheat. Just keep looking at the wheat and not the hole that I'm about to fit you into. There you go. Okay, now we need lime. Lime sheep. Come, come. Lime in. Let's go get normal green, and then we get magenta, which I think that one's magenta, right? Where's my blues? Wait, are they all over there? Oh my god, I see them. Wow. Get in the box. He was actually a very good listener. Okay, greens are in place. Now we need... I think this is cyan. I'm pretty sure it's cyan. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get up and over. Getting shorter ever so slightly, though, with each one we're adding, so that's good. It's becoming easier. What? How are you? He just started floating. Hanging on by a single toe. Okay, let's get light blue now. And then normal blue. Yeah, all of you guys get out of that weird cubbyhole, you weirdos. How's this doing? Oh my god, it's making so much now. That makes me so happy. I'm not gonna starve to death. Yay! Come here. Across the bridge we go. Join your friends. Join them. Join them though. For real. There. Alright, let's get blue. Get your ass down from there. Climbing up to the highest point like you can hide from me. You think you can hide from me? You can't. This is my own basement. You really can't hide from me. Down you go. Now we need magenta, pink, and then purple, I guess. I feel like the purple should be next to the magenta. Okay, let's just go magenta, purple, then pink. Up and over. Let's take that off and push you in. The forever home. Purple, who hasn't gotten their stuff back yet. I guess he's been real hesitant about eating the grass. Look how cool it looks over there, though. I'm glad the vision kind of came through. It even looks like it's still going diagonal despite it flattening up on the end. Alright, take that off and in you go. Go get some grass, buddy. Alright, last one. Pink. Pink sheep. Look at him over there. Being so menacing. He's plotting. Scheming. Come here. Up here. Can I even get you up here, really? It's not a lot of room to push you anymore. Get over. Can you come up here to follow me? One more block. There you go, buddy. Oh my. Voila. Alright. We did it! The sheeps are in place. Where do I put a chest? This also kind of impedes on our villager farm, I think. I was talking about putting the villager traders here, but this kind of takes away from space. If I can get it just over here, I think that would be the best spot for it. Let's get a double chest hooked up. Do I have my hoppers on me, or did I put them away in here? I think they're down below. Double chest, double chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm also gonna grab my pottery. And we're just gonna make a junk line. Just gonna make a manual line over, feed it across. Where's my hoppers? In here? Yeah, there they are. My boatload of hoppers I have. Over here into the redstone area. Here's the hopper unloader. Where are we putting it? Right here? Put it right here. Hopper, hopper. Hell, we didn't even need the pottery. Just push it off this way. Can I get an angle to reach that, really? Maybe? Maybe? Aha! And there we go! Now it's active. I still have to put the shears in, but I mean it's active. It's working. Functional. And then there's that little bits of stone that was preventing us from collecting. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut the stream here, because we're already running way longer than I wanted to stream. I will clean this up another time. Or here. We'll put the shears in. How about that? We'll get it functional. And then I'm gonna close up the stream for here. Shear. And I think I'm gonna only put it one shear in each of these, really. Because 2 is already an absurd amount to gather. 238. Why is that such a weird amount? Shear. 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 I gotta run up. Run up to the other side. Shear. Shear here. Shear here. Shear here. Shear here. And shear here. We need 3, 4 more shears, and then I also have to shear these sheep to make them want to eat the grass, I think. Or maybe they'll eat it on their own. 4 more shears, though, coming up. Oh yeah, look, our pink sheep ate it, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over around, oh god. Up here. Over here. And then down here. Then, across this whole part. Under here. Yeah, I definitely am going to be setting up proper maintenance parts behind these, like off stream or something. Shears, shears, and shears. And we're good to go. Well, stream, this was a lot of hard work. I don't even have like the top side of it done. Here, I can take this away. Now I've got to fix my pickaxe again. We started the stream with repairing the pick, and we're going to end it with repairing the pick. Isn't that something? Some more cooked chicken getting gathered. So you can't even see them in there, really, but they're essentially standing on that hopper arm, reached out. I say that, but there's probably none in there right now. Let's get that ending screen on. I'm definitely tapping out of the game. We got a lot of hard work done today. Well, stream, thank you guys so much for the people that tuned in, the people that chatted today. Thank you guys so much. It was a really quiet stream day today. Next stream, we're going to be playing Marvel Rivals. I've still got to figure out. I've heard the Marvel Rivals is coming out, the update's tomorrow. I've heard it's Friday. I'm going to figure that out. But our next 2 streams are going to be this either or. It's going to be either Fortnite or Marvel Rivals, depending on whose update is coming first. Fortnite's going to be adding the Star Destroyer Bombarder tomorrow. I know that for sure. So we might be streaming that tomorrow. But I've also heard the Ultron update for Marvel Rivals is happening tomorrow. But late at night, I think. So we might just stream it Friday. Fortnite Thursday, Rivals on Friday. Bleh. But that's the end of the stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're coming from YouTube side, consider subscribing. If you're coming from Twitch side, consider liking or following. Like the video either way. And thank you guys again to the people that chatted today. I will see you guys next stream. Bye bye.